And Shaytan had it. And you know what he did? He smelt it. Abdurrahman, how do you smell something? How do you smell something? Yeah, like that. So
I have a very good sense of smell, mashallah.
mashallah, that's good to know, okay?
I can smell right now Adam's lunch being cooked in the oven.
Okay, all right.
ربي زدني علما
And we call to you in it
ربي زدني علما
with the knowledge that I see.
ربي زدني علما.
Assalamu alaikum, we are the Azharis, and today I'm joined by and
Maryam.
and
Abdullah.
today's story is a story that took place after Prophet Noah. Abdurrahman, yeah, Prophet Noah.
I thought you was talking about a different prophet like
No.
Muhammad.
Sallallahu alaihi
I thought you
wasallam.
were going to say Muhammad.
I was going to, but I didn't. I said Prophet Noah. Now, Abdurrahman, do you remember what happened at the end of the story of Prophet Noah? Tell everybody at home what happened.
The ice swallowed up the water.
Excellent. The earth swallowed up the water. Then many years after that, Allah sent a different prophet called Prophet Hud. Now, Maryam. Hud. Maryam, what's the tallest building you know?
Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower. So the Prophet Hud's people, they lived in mountains very tall, and they had huge castles that they lived in.
Yes.
Abdurrahman, can you imagine that? Huge castles on a mountain. Is that cool? But they did one bad thing. You know what it was?
They didn't listen to Allah.
Exactly. They didn't worship Allah. So, Prophet Hud said, if you ask Allah for forgiveness, what will Allah do, Abdullah?
He will forgive you.
Excellent. Do you think they did it, Maryam?
No.
No, they didn't ask Allah for forgiveness. Now, Abdullah, let me just, we can tell everybody at home an example.
Yo. Did you say yo?
No, I said you. I don't know what I said. Okay, Abdullah, let me ask you an example. You can tell everybody at home, okay? Tell me something we should ask Allah forgiveness for.
ربي زدني علما.
I don't know.
Give me an example. How about listening to your parents?
No, a different one.
A different one. It's a different one. Okay. All right, Maryam, let me ask you then. So let's say we made a mistake. How do we ask Allah for forgiveness?
Pray.
And?
Make dua.
What's this, Abdurrahman?
Dua.
Dua. Good. I'm going to ask you a question now. Is the tiger making dua as well? Okay. Abdurrahman, very important question. I want you to tell everybody at home. You ready? Okay. What is in a desert? Lizards?
And sand.
Sand. Very good. Who wants to get those 3 pads? Okay, Maryam, go ahead.
We're at home with the Azharis.
Now, everybody watching at home, I want you to open up your workbooks, go past the sticker page, go past the reward chart, and go to the last page for this particular episode. What you'll see there is your Azhari pad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain a word to the Azharis here, and I want you as well to draw the word I'm going to explain. You will have 10 seconds, just like everybody here, and let's see if you can race and beat the Azharis to draw the best picture in the quickest time. If you don't have the workbook, it's not a problem. You can always do it on a piece of paper or anything else that you have at home. Everybody at home, you have 10 seconds, Abdurrahman, 10 seconds to draw. Pay attention. If you were living in a desert, what would you need to survive? Ready, steady, Bismillah. What would you need to survive in a desert? That's good. Okay, Maryam, let's have a look at yours. What's that? You're writing as well, okay? Water, right. Abdurrahman, what do you have? You're still drawing yours, Abdullah? What do you have?
didn't get to draw mine.
Okay, you carry on drawing yours.
Juice.
Juice, okay. So we would need water. Now,
Water.
you want some water now? Are you in a desert?
Water.
I'll get you some water. Now, what happened was Allah stopped water from going to the desert.
Wow.
They had no water, Abdurrahman. Can you believe?
Yeah.
So then, why do you think Allah stopped the water and the rain?
They didn't
Good.
Allah.
Exactly. Abdurrahman, tell everybody at home, what color are trees?
Green and brown.
Green and brown. Are you sure? Yes. And trees are green and brown. There was no water. The
And
trees.
they turned yellow.
Yes, the trees turned yellow because there was no water. Can you believe? Then all of a sudden, huge clouds came into the sky. What do you think they
And then there
thought?
was a storm there. And there was a storm there that's like do the people.
Yes, it wants to bed of the man, mashallah.
I think they thought, oh my gosh, it's rain. We're finally having rain in like a million years.
Exactly.
Not exactly a million.
But a long time. Abdullah, if
How
it
many
rains,
roughly years was that?
I don't know. Good question. I'll get back to you on that. Send me an email. Okay, so Abdullah, what do you think? What's the dua that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us? Everybody at home, the dua when it rains. It's cool. Abdullah.
ربي زدني علما
Allahumma sayyiban nafi'. Okay, so everybody at home, if you don't know the dua for when it rains outside, Allahumma sayyiban nafi'an. Now, who wants to do competition time?
We're at home with the Azharis.
Now, everybody watching at home, I want you to open up your workbooks, go past the sticker page, go past the reward chart, and go to the last page for this particular episode. What you'll see there is competition time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question, and in your workbooks, you'll find two possible answers. I want you to circle what you think is the correct answer as quick as you can. And let's have a competition and see if you can beat the Azharis here. I'm going to ask them the same question as well. It's 2 points for every correct answer. Now, if you don't have a workbook, it's not a problem. You can write down the answer on a piece of paper or anything else that you have at home. So first question, Abdurrahman, you ready? Question 1 or 2? Are you ready? You're ready. Okay, you're always ready. MashaAllah. Question number 1. Which angel is in charge of the rain?
ربي زدني علما.
Is it number 1, Israfil, or number 2, Mikael? You're on Abdullah's team? Okay. Abdullah, what do you think? Is number 1 or number 2? Is it Israfil number 1 or Mikael number 2? He's on your team, he said, so he will go with you. Okay. Mariam, what do you think it is?
Cold hands.
Okay, apart from that, is the answer number 1 or number 2?
1,
Okay, Abdullah? 2. Abdurrahman, are you going with Abdullah? 2? You're just copying Abdullah.
No, I want to list.
Are you on his team? Okay, so the answer is number 2. It is Mikael. Abdullah and Abdurrahman got the correct answer, mashallah. So they move up the leaderboard. Let's move on to the next question. Everybody, question number 2. The special month, okay, what of the Qur'an?
ربي زدني علما.
Is it number 1, Ramadan, or is it number 2, Muharram? Is it number 1 for Ramadan, Mariam? Number 1 or number 2? What do you think, Abdurrahman? Number 1 for Ramadan? Yes? Okay, he said Ramadan. The correct answer is number 1. Abdurrahman, you can move everybody up. Mariam, you got it right as well. Everyone got the answer right, mashallah. So everyone moves up the leaderboard. Let's move on to the next question. The third question. This is a bit hard, Abdurrahman. Look at everybody at home. It's a little bit hard, everybody. Pay attention. Question number 3, Abdullah and Mariam. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Get ready. I haven't told you the question yet. You're writing something. Question 3 is, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his father, what's his name? Abu Talib,
Bobby, you're holding your
or that's okay. Was his name Abu Talib, number 1, or Abdullah, number 2?
ربي زدني علما.
If you think it's Abu Talib, write number 1. If you think it's Abdullah, write number 2. What do you think it is? Abdullah, Mariam, is that number 2?
No,
What's that?
a banana.
A banana. A banana.
I don't know. I guess
Okay.
it's number 1.
What do you think the answer is?
2.
Two.
Maybe said
What do you think it was?
I said 2.
Two.
I mean 1. I mean, I don't know what I said.
You don't
She
know.
said-
Okay. Everyone got the answer right, mashallah. So everyone moves up the leaderboard. Okay, so everybody at home, if you didn't get one right, don't worry, we have a bonus question. Ready?
Yeah.
I know, but I've changed now. Because it's good to be kind and generous, isn't it? See, real life being kind and generous. An ayn, you drew an ayn. Good. I like that. Keep drawing. Okay. The bonus question, everybody at home, if you got one of them wrong, is what is the special water? Is it number 1, Zamzam, or number 2, pineapple juice? Number 1, Zamzam, or number 2, pineapple juice? What do you think it is? Number one. Okay, move my remote, everybody move up. Answer number 1, it is Zamzam. Oh, I do like pineapple juice as well though, isn't it? So everybody, I hope you did very well in the competition time. Now, coming back to the story of Prophet Hud. After this story, Allah tells us a different story about the jinn. Abdullah, do you remember who the jinn are? Shaytan is one of the jinns, yes. And we said that some...
other jinn?
Yeah. Good question. Some are good and some are bad. So when we go into the bathroom, before we go in, we say a dua, so Allah protects us. Not quite. Do you remember the dua before we go into the bathroom? Allahumma.
Allahumma inni a'udhu min al-khaba'ith.
Excellent. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'ith. Abdullah, imagine you had lots of books. Okay, like on our bookshelf. Abdullah, imagine you have lots of books. Come sit here, don't worry. Okay, how would you carry them?
In a box.
That's very good, in a box, but you would stack them up one by one, right? One day, all of the jinn, they climbed on top of each other, one by one, like you have books stacked one on top of another. And do you know what they were listening to, Abdullah?
ربي زدني علما.
Allah.
Guess. Not Allah. Guess.
Shaytan.
No, okay, not Shaytan. No, okay. Shall I tell everyone at home?
Yeah.
The Qur'an. Okay, everybody listen to the Qur'an.
The bad jinns.
The bad jinns, yes. And there was a certain verse that was the beginning of Surah Al-Jinn. Do you know the verse?
Yes.
Okay, tell everyone at home.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أوحي إلي أنه استمع نفر من الجن فقالوا إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا يهدي إلى الرشد فآمنا به ولن نشرك بربنا أحدا.
Excellent, stop. So what happened was the bad jinns were there and they listened to the Qur'an and then they became Muslims. So Allah revealed this verse. Now, who wants to get those 3 pads? Good.
We're at home with the Azharis.
So everybody at home, go to your Azhari pads and you have 10 seconds. You've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds only. Yes, just Azhari pads to draw something shiny in the sky. Ready, steady, go. Bismillah. Something shiny in the sky. Quickly, you've only got a few seconds.
Now just stop.
Okay, let's have a look, Mariam.
Stars.
That's good. Abdullah and Abdurrahman, what do you have? Whoa, that's amazing. What's that? Let's have a look. Let's show everybody at home, Dul.
I'm not done.
Okay, he's not done. He's trying to start. Okay, right. Now,
What's it?
Abdullah, do you know what a shooting star is?
It's a flying star that crushes the earth and it explodes the earth.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's like a giant bomb that fell to the earth,
Really?
into the equator.
Okay, learn something new every day. Okay, so Allah sent shooting stars because they had like flames.
Yeah.
You know what they did? Because the jinn that used to go and they used to listen to what was being revealed in the skies from the Qur'an. Okay, so Allah, the angels in the skies, they would talk about the Qur'an.
Yeah.
The jinns would go up to the skies
Yeah.
and they would try and listen. And you know what they would do? They would take parts of the Qur'an and mix it up. One part here, one part there.
Why?
Because they were bad jinn. And then, all of a sudden, one day, they went to Shaytan.
Yeah.
Abdurrahman, they went to Shaytan. Can Can you believe that? And you know what Shaytan said, Abdurrahman? Abdurrahman, do you know what Shaytan said?
ربي زدني علما.
He said, bring me earth from different places, like mud. So the jinn, do you know this story, Mariam?
No.
The jinn, they went and they brought mud from different places of the earth. And Shaitan had it, and you know what he did? He smelt it. Abdurrahman, how do you smell something? Dilla, how do you smell something? Yeah, like that. So,
I have a very good sense of smell, mashallah.
mashallah, that's good to know, okay?
I can smell right now Adam's lunch being cooked in the oven.
Okay, all right. So, Shaitan smelt it, and you know what he said?
No.
He said, this is because of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Because the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was in Mecca.
Yeah.
And he said, go to Mecca and see what's happening there. And so the jinn went and they saw the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was praying, reciting Qur'an. That's when the jinn went there and they became Muslim. Good. So if
Shaitan punished the jinn.
no, he didn't. But if the Qur'an, listening to the Qur'an,
Yes.
can make the jinn become good, what does that say if we listen to the Qur'an?
We become good.
Excellent. Okay, so everybody, that's the most important thing about today's lesson is the more Qur'an we listen to, the more... Well, what happened, Abdullah?
Good.
Exactly, Abdurrahman. You're paying attention even though he doesn't look like you are. Okay, everybody say Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Don't forget your workbooks and your Azhari source and Azhari Rex from the Azharis.com to be able to win a prize. Click subscribe and write the name of your favorite character in the comments. Details in the description.